Alright, so we're going to do a Rome 2 Let's Play. I know I don't really finish most of my Let's Plays. I didn't finish the Rome Remastered one. But we're going to finish this one. Because I want to play Rome 2 and I need an excuse to do it. So if I record it, it's an excuse. Um, for my regular viewers, zombie stuff is coming. I'm just having issues with Black Ops 3. But we're going to do some Total War stuff in the meantime. Because I have more fun playing this than I do anything at the moment. And I want to play some Rome 2, because I like Rome 2. I don't play it a lot. I like it more than Attila. But we're going to play on normal. There's no mods, nothing like that. But we're going to play on normal because I haven't played this in forever. Usually I play this on I would play it on very hard. We're going to turn up the battle difficulty in-game to hard, unless I can do it here. Show AI player moves limited. Advisor help. None. Victory conditions, we're going to just go military victory. I want to kind of conquer, like, where Rome conquered during this Let's Play. Don't know if that'll happen. Probably won't. But, anyway, let's get into it. We're going to play as Julia because I want the plus 15 melee attack. I'm not going to do the Rory Eye spam stuff, but anyway, let's get into it.
You are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Rome. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Alright. So, first objective, completely control 2 provinces for ownership, client states and military allies, and/or. But we're going to start off doing some public order stuff down here in Magna Graecia. We're not going to go for Sicily right off the bat or Carthage. We're going to go eliminate the Etruscan League just to get it over with. But we're going to move the First Legion into Consentia just to deal with some public order stuff. We're going to build up in Brundisium. I'm not going to use any cheats or like exploits for this. So we're going to go for... Let's get some public order, and we'll make this, I think, Minerva for money. I don't want to spend all my money there, because we do have to go up here. Let's take our spy. There should be an Etruscan army right here. I'm not going to try and make part 1 too long. But we have this force, which is decent. We're going to do the first 2 technologies first. So in 2 turns, we'll get this. Let's get 1 more unit of Astadi. You expand the leaves and get 2 more villa days. That's probably more useful, to be honest. So you sit at 10. Let's go 6. Okay. And we'll invest some money into Rome. So let's go. Rome has good public order with no army in it. So, and we have this. So Minerva is Romanization. Where's the one with money? Plus 5% will from industry. Alright, we'll probably do Vulcan. What is Mars? Plus 5% mutant morale upon recruitment. Earth generated by slaves. Public order per turn. Breeding games edict minus 5 recruitment cost. I don't think we really need to worry about food right now. Let's go with Vulcan for now. Get this, get some olive oil. Which means we are out of money. But let's issue... We don't completely control a single province, so we can't issue any edicts. I might get rid of this navy also, just because they're kind of pointless, in my opinion. So, we are... After Julia... There's a way to figure out... Julius Libo... 2 more off 40. Alright. So we're gonna... I haven't messed with political stuff too much, but that's the meeting into turn 1. I'm gonna fast forward through the AI turns. So, just to make the video shorter. But anyway, see you, my turn. I will in the future, because that was really fast for round 2, which is kind of weird. Alright, we're gonna go... We're going to keep this build spot. Actually, no, just a construction site, so it'll give us negative public order stuff. But let that turn into a slums. Let's go public forum. We have this army, so let's start moving north. Let's see where that Etruscan army went. Not seeing it, so we will get a battle this turn. I don't think you can trade with anybody early on as Rome. Maybe over here? If I give you a little bit of money. Like 460. No. Athens, maybe?
Be welcome. But may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
Alright. So nothing from right there. We have this army, which we're going to use to take up here, which shouldn't be hard. Speaking of which, let's change the battle difficulty. Put it on hard. And we'll keep battle time on it. This army... I'm not really worried about an invasion from Syracuse, but one thing I do want to do with Syracuse is get them to be on my side right off the bat. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give them a small amount of money. Just to try and increase chances of trade. I guess we'll do it here. We'll spend a little bit of money. Nothing crazy. So now let's go for the Etruscans. Let's attack the Lifery. We have a really good chance of winning this. I will fight this because I want to show a battle in the first part. It should be a relatively easy battle. We're gonna wait. I don't want to fight in the rain. Alright, we'll start deployment here. Got a little camp, which is cool. We're probably gonna come from two different sides. So if we come from the hill, which if we come over here, there's another pathway into the city. So we can put some troops over here. We're gonna split up. Our general is probably not gonna be involved too much. But we will go ahead and start the battle. So we're gonna move up this first army, like so. Put our general over here. Looks like they're sallying out. So let's get our second group of Hastati. We'll start moving them this way on a flanking force. And we'll move our Velades also over here. Our main group. They have cavalry, which is their general, which I'm not entirely worried about. Let's actually move our general back this way. Line them both up, so we get twice the missiles. They are taking some casualties, so let's move up the heavy infantry. They do have skirmishers, so let's put them in Testudo, and we'll move up like this. We'll use the skirmishers in the rear. And just keep firing there. Our second group, we will just keep moving. Do some close-up on the action for you guys. $136. We'll just advance with the rest of the force. Or these two continue to fire on the spearmen. We'll put you guys in Testudo since you're taking fire. Which means tortoise in Latin, if you guys don't know that. Move you guys up. Actually, use our general some.
At your service.
Just gonna drive them back towards the town, because they should fall back with skirmish mode.
Ready for duty.
Garrison, so we'll move you guys up.
Waits your command.
Let's deploy our skirmishers.
To a man. Astati. Orders. Dominate. Commander. Yes, Commander. Fire. Take aim. Ready. Ready and waiting. Romans. Ready for duty. Ready infantry at your command.
Let's try to kill the general. Killing the general isn't as good in Rome 2 as it is in Attila if you played that game. But we are able to move them. We'll probably get some friendly fire issues, but let's trap the general between our heavy infantry. There's just one heavy infantry unit to come move this way.
Orders.
That lets us just decimate the general. He should die soon. Okay, they all dead. Get these two to change. We'll get you two back in Testudo and attack for protection. Put you in Testudo. We'll get you two to move towards the capture point. Not that we need to.
Astati.
Not even in Testudo. Like,
Prepare to attack. Form Testudo.
we use our general here. It's our only cav unit. It should just... The cavalry should catch them. But with the Hastati, the bulk of our legions here, throwing missiles in their back, it's pretty easy. Alright. Took 103. We only took 43 casualties, which is pretty good. Part of it's honestly probably friendly fire to the bulk of infantry from our skirmishers. So we're gonna take Italy and then probably move to Corsica here. But let's build up a little bit. Actually, it's smarter to do it like this. We're gonna move this army up. Bring it this way, because we can recruit the same in both, and we're getting fine public order down there. And I'm not worried about being invaded by Syracuse. So we'll go 4. We're just going to get a small army. Nothing crazy. We need to save some money. The layer fee can be built on, so we'll build a villa for food next turn. Try and make this about like 15 minutes long. Nothing crazy. We got supply reforms done, so let's start recruiting the base for our civil technology. Get this villa starting to be built. This can be built up to get Equites, Principes, Entry, REI, which is really good, and I want that. So let's use our navy to scout out over here, because it doesn't look like they have an army, which if they don't, we can use this army to move this way, and we'll drag you back across the ocean to go ahead and deal with you. It's all about trying to think. We have our spy to scout, which I expect their army to be somewhere over here. Yeah. So with this, let's go 1 and 1 again. We're not going to go Orei spam it all. After we take this, we will have all of Italia. And then part of this. What are the odds? Can we recruit in the Navy? Mercenaries? Nothing crazy. So what we're going to do is just have him set to just attack. We'll put him on forced sail for 1 turn. Just 1 turn. Just for increased movement speed so we get there in 2 turns instead of 3. So we will double time. So we'll get there in 2 turns. The Navy definitely can't take it, but we can blockade it. And we have our first army down here, which... What house is this general? Cornelius Scipio, which means he's probably House Cornelius, which means we don't actually want him leading an army. House Cornelius, yep, Gaius Cornelius Scipio, so... Do here, add a skill, make him a better commander. Our daughter... can we marry our wife off over here? Or send a diplomat. Let's actually send one to... We'll send one to Carthage. I apologize if you hear dogs barking or anything in the background. Here we will send one to Ajunia. Just to keep that going. Alright, next turn. Alright, we got land management. Next, let's look here. This gets us more ammunition and starts us down to military tech. Let's move our army. Let's get him out of double time. Gets him over here. So we'll be able to eliminate the Etruscan League in the next part. This army got some units, so it's probably better to wait a turn. I'd like to just get... Let's raise another army. Now, do I have House of Julia anywhere? Junia. We're Julia, so no. So there's no point in just doing that. Let's add some more troops because I want to be able to take that city. So in the next part, we should be able to eliminate the Etruscan League. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'm going to upload more of it, most likely regardless. But anyway, peace.